slight twinge in your knee, random aches and pains in the morning and evening, even a shooting pain in your shoulder. All too often we consider such joint pain to be a normal part of life, a function of aging we simply have to live with. Nothing could be further from the truth. Every movement your body makes is a miracle of motion, an amazing combination of your joints working together so you can enjoy a life of easy activity. But when your joints ache, your life gets put on hold. Getting up out of a chair, lifting your grandchildren, serving a tennis ball. The pain and discomfort caused by these routine actions are important warning signs you just can't ignore. Hi, my name is Campbell Morgan.
Today we're going to talk about something very important, joint health. In fact, it's all about motion and mobility. Motion and mobility is fundamental to human success. And it's really all because of one amazing aspect of our physiology, and that is our joints. You know, our joints are truly amazing parts of our body. They are present in our fingers, our toes, our jaws, our spine, our knees. And they're important because they give us flexibility, dexterity, and mobility that is really very unique to humans. One very special joint in our body is something called our opposable thumbs. That is unique and really separates us from all the other animals on this planet. Simply stated, a joint is where two bones come together and where some movement is needed. Although the bones, the ligaments, tendons and muscles of our joint are all important, it's actually the cartilage. The cartilage, which is the weight-bearing, friction-eliminating and shock-absorbing tissue of the joint that actually gives us the motion. Now, our joints are as critical to our lives as sight and hearing, for example. Most of us take our joints for granted. In fact, many of us are paying a huge price for it. Degenerative joint disease is one of the fastest growing diseases in the world. In fact, the World Health Organization says that the 2000s is going to be known as the bone and joint decade. Degenerative joint disease is a universal disease, meaning that it can affect you too. It in fact has already impacted over 600 million people worldwide. It is estimated that over $250 billion a year is spent on healthcare just because of joint diseases. But you know, it's all about cellular nutrition, giving cells what they need to perform their duties. Science knows that specialized cells called chondrocytes make cartilage from a biofunctional chemical called glucosamine. Now, there is some glucosamine in our diet, but most of it is made by other cells from glucose and an amino acid called glutamine. Now, due to a number of factors such as repetitive motion, exercise, being overweight, trauma, injury, accidents, and especially age, degeneration of joint tissue can occur. This is when the demand exceeds the supply for glucosamine, and therefore degeneration of the joint tissue occurs. Science tells us there is a solution. Research has shown that if we supplement directly with glucosamine, new cartilage can be produced, damaged cartilage can be strengthened, and you can reclaim your lost comfort, flexibility, dexterity, and mobility. You can make sure that your degenerative joint disease never affects you again. And now we are proud to announce that GNLD has come up with a unique solution, introducing Full Motion. Full Motion is nature's comprehensive solution for optimal joint health. In fact, it is a unique and exclusive formula to GNLD with critical joint health nutrients. It is designed to rebuild, repair, renew lost and damaged cartilage, helping you, assuring you a lifelong of comfort, flexibility, and mobility. As with all GNLD products, it's based in nature and backed by science. As with all GNLD products, it has taken years of research with the Scientific Advisory Board to formulate and produce this fantastic Full Motion product. It's not just what we put in, but it's also what we keep out that ensures a formulation that is unique to GNLD. Now, what makes Full Motion really special is 4 key elements. The first key element is the biofunctional glucosamine. The second one is the regenerative mineral complex. Thirdly, the herbal comfort complex. and our unique 3D advantage. This all leads up to leading-edge science. These 4 key elements make this a GNLD exclusive formula with unsurpassed performance. So let's start looking at the biofunctional glucosamine. Glucosamine is the building block of any healthy joint. But our glucosamine is highly pure, meaning pharmaceutically pure, 100% organic, best and the most potent available form on the market. Secondly, it is biofunctional. What does that mean? Biofunctional means that it's already in the form needed for cartilage production. It is also sulfide-free, meaning low allergic potential and no risk of sulfide reactions. It has a low allergy potential because it has also been tested safely on most sensitive people. Now, the next part that makes it really special is the herbal comfort complex, a blend of exclusive herbs that will give you analgesic action, meaning pain relief properties, anti-inflammatory properties to reduce the amount of inflammation within the joint. These 3 herbs will give you long-term relief and gain. We also have something called the regenerative mineral complex, made up of 3 specific nutrients, specific minerals such as zinc, boron and silica, which are proven to be critical minerals for total joint health. And lastly, we have the 3D advantage, something unique to GNLD, ultra-high technical manufacturing techniques. We know that before absorption can take place, the tablet must go through 3 critical phases. The first phase is disintegration. Disintegration simply is when the tablet is swallowed and breaks down into smaller parts within the stomach. The next phase is dissolution, where it is dissolved in the stomach fluids. And lastly, dispersion, where the entire contents are dispersed throughout the intestine to allow for maximum absorption. When maximum absorption can take place, we have optimal bioavailability. Now let's recap. In full motion, we have 4 key elements. Firstly, the pure biofunctional glucosamine. Secondly, the herbal comfort complex, the regenerative mineral complex. And lastly, our unique 3D advantage, all to give you and ensure comfort, flexibility, and mobility. Now, you know, at GNLD, we have another great advantage, and that starts off with TreeNN. TreeNN is cellular nutrition at its best. We know that cells need to utilize glucosamine to make cartilage, and TreeNN has been proven to enhance nutrient utilization right down at cellular level to ensure great uptake of the glucosamine to ensure great cartilage production. Next, we have our omega-3 supplements that will balance fatty acid intake, boost natural anti-inflammatory balance, and improve blood flow and healing within the joint. Together, TreeNN, omega-3, and full motion can ensure a lifelong of comfort, flexibility, and mobility. So whether you want just to repair, rebuild, or renew the damage already done, or keep damage to a minimum, we have the ultimate solution in full motion. We have real people using real products, producing real results. So go out there, get in motion, stay in motion, and get your bottle of full motion today.